Fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pearl moon.
There we go. Test. There, we're on. Hooray! D&D's back. It's been a while. Welcome back. All right. Yeah. Man, oh man. So, woo, that's a good time. Holy cow. Let's put some stuff in here. Where's the little...
Too many papers.
I know, eh? My God, I got tons of them.
Don't know what any of them are for.
Oh, it's been 2 weeks. I'm trying to remember. My God, man. So, the last time that we played, we were in a druid's house, and we heard something from outside. Opened the door and looked outside to see a bear mauling our good buddy Gunniver, the rogue.
Good buddy.
Our good friend, our best friend, Gunniver. He was being attacked by a bear, so we went outside. And we fought the two bears. Kylo climbing up on the roof, shooting at him, until he clumsily fell off the roof. Tricked by the fairies. And
fairy, I killed the fairy.
Smashing the innocent fairy into pasty guts. We killed the bears.
Jackson was happy about.
Killed the bears. Saved our buddy. And then talked to the druid. The druid gave us some wards to help us out on the Fey realm, which we were going to go to, and we worked on some ideas of what we are going to do when we get there and whatnot. And then at the end, at Honeymead, we decided, screw that. And we got into our airship and flew home, of which we landed, went to our nice little guild house, had a fire, relaxed. People went out and about in town, and we were trying to think of what to do. We came up with the fact that we're going to get cold iron. We want to get cold iron. We want to put the artifact in a box, and that was about where we got. To do that, we asked around, walked around, and met with different people until we get to the Adventurers Guild, in the Adventurers Guild, we learned from the Guild Master, I think, that there was a contact in...
Ecker the Guild Master?
No, Ecker is the Guild Master. That's the Dwarven Guild Master. Yeah. But our other Guild Master friend did tell us that there was something between the guy we were looking for, Dane, the contact in the Dwarven city, and somebody we formerly knew, which was Kara, our cleric, the brother and sister cleric that we helped out earlier, and sent off on their way, and we split ways with them, had a contact with this guy. She offered, after an arranged meeting, and reluctantly, to help us acquire favor with this guy by exploiting his feelings for her, in exchange that being a cleric, she will hound us to destroy this object. We'll not just let it be put in a box, but we'll agreed that we will go on a mission to have it destroyed.
Yep.
So in that,
but we said, screw high adventure, screw going into a crazy unknown Feywild realm and having tons and tons of crazy weird stuff happen to us and drink honeymead. We decided, let's do resource management and go find some steel from dwarves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Seems the best possible thing to do. Most Most exciting trade missions.
Trade mission. You will be doing a trade mission where you will be getting cold iron that you need for your box. You'll have to contact your elven buddies to get the blacksmith and get the box built. And then from there, Ren at the Pathfinders Guild had no problem leading you where you want to go as long as you find out where you need to go. So you have to figure out some research and some stuff on how to destroy this object. Type thing. Now, when I think that's about where we left it, was at the guild house. Pretty sure.
Yes, we were.
After we just confirmed that we were going to try and pimp out the cleric.
Yes. Yes, because the dwarf had a creepy, pervy infatuation with her.
So we were going to make our way to the desert. So we were buying hot weather gear and anything else. We were getting supplies for the boat, rations, water skins, that kind of thing. Whatever we personally needed or wanted to bring. Anything not coming, we were writing down as being in the house, and everything else. What was that? Oh.
Yep, we all bought flip flops and Hawaiian shirts and 60 SPF sunscreen for the desert.
As we are going to do that. Nice. And yeah, I think that's where we left this. We still have time to talk about various things. I do remember that Jackson had, I think, commissioned a map of the how to get there and of the area. I forget. Mm-hmm. I think it was one of the two or both of the two. It was definitely how to get there, like a map of the region from Ashura to our dwarven city. And then there was even one, I think, of the area, but I'm not quite sure. Don't remember that part. From the
Laris Cal Vas, yeah.
Kenku man. Kenku cartographer.
Doesn't Jackson... No, somebody has blueprints for May as well, don't they?
From how long ago?
Oh, it was a while ago, I think. I thought Jackson had something for about the gun. On the mech suit.
Ago, yeah.
I think we resolved that. Wasn't it the acid bullets? Am I wrong? Could be.
Yeah, we added something. I'm pretty sure it's there now.
Yeah,
it was acid.
Yeah, we got the acid bullets
shooters.
for...
I think it was for my power armor. Or was it for my gun?
That was for the gun. The bullets were for the gun.
What are the rules for that again?
It was special bullets. You only had so many. And that's a good question here, because...
it works like magic arrows.
That was much... What was that? That was a while ago. That was quite a while ago.
It's been a few weeks.
It has.
I'm very smart and I didn't add it into my inventory, so...
I might not have typed it. Okay, I might not have typed it up. I might have to. Oh, no, here it is. 20 bullets. That do plus 1d6 acid. To create 1 acid vial. Plus a week's worth of work and materials, if you want to create them, of course. Yeah, so you would fire one, and if you hit, you would do an extra 1d6 damage in acid.
But I can only do one shot at a turn, not two, right? Because it's not the magic reloading bullet, so I have to actually...
Oh, right. Yes, that's correct. That is right. Nice. That's that. Yeah, that was in town. And we are in town if anybody needed something from town. Mm-hmm. But I think you guys geared up pretty good.
Yeah, I bought a couple quivers and some desert gear, extra water skin.
It's gonna make us go down to the docks and see if the work on the ship is done yet.
We're packing rations for the trip.
Okay.
I got two water skins, one with water, one with ale.
So a dehydration and a hydration?
Who's this Raven person? We visiting Raven person at the cartographers.
Yeah, that's our Kenku that we met.
Oh, it's Kenku. Okay.
Made us some maps. Or a map. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember.
It was the 25 gold for the map of the land And Laris? No.
Laris Cal Vas.
Cal Vas for the dwarves.
Okay.
Going to the Dwarven City to meet with I have horrible writing.
We're going to Ruby Rumnum in the city of Laris Cal Vas.
Yes.
To meet Dane.
Nice.
Dane, that's it. That's the word.
Okay. So we do have that.
Dwarven Prince, Cold Iron Mines, yada yada yada.
Yeah. Now, we have a whole bunch of other things, obviously, on the go as well. But this was the one that we decided on. It is, I think it's still evening. It was evening. We had her come by. They came by after dark, her and her brother. And we talked to them and devised this plan. Anything else you want to do that night before the morning? Does Jackson want to go in the morning or at night to check the ship?
He's going now.
Okay.
He wants to be sure it's ready for the morning.
Okay.
Oh, we also need to investigate recipes and ale from the Dwarven City for Amico. When I stopped in to see Amico.
Yeah, she wanted you to find a Dwarven ale, something really good and unique over in the Dwarven lands, and see if you could acquire some for her back there to sell.
Kyluk also gave Branthren's regards to Shinju. Shinju? What's her name? Shinju?
Yep. At the bar. Yeah.
At the bar, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we got a lot of good
Keep
things.
that little fire kindling for you there, Branthren.
Oh, yeah.
So Jackson's going to make his way out at night, going down the lit roads, I would assume, of the city, all the way down to the docks, down to the southern quarter into the docks, and go look at the ship. In the distance, you can see the ship under the moonlight in the bay, just sitting there in the dock, nice and quiet, doing whatever. Make your way over and look at the ship, walk up the plank, go aboard. You see our half-orc buddy on the ship, just kind of relaxing, sitting in a chair, kick back, feet up, just enjoying the night. And he said, "Oh, Jackson, what brings you by?"
Here to check on the ballista, see if it's mounted yet.
Looks over to where the front of the ship is. No ballista there, but he points down to near the edge of the docks. He goes, "The men acquired it, but then the men went and got drunk.
Can it be attached by morning?
Should be in by morning. I'll make sure."
Have you picked a name yet?
For the ballista?
Yourself.
Dave the Ballista.
If you want to name the ballista, go ahead. I have it for you.
Yeah, we'll call him Batista.
Batista the Ballista. It's perfect. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, he'll just be drinking from the cup under the moon. Yeah. Call me Batista. He'll get up. He'll do the.
Well, his name is
flexing.
Batista.
Yeah, call himself that.
All right.
He'll say,
Enjoy the
"Don't
rest of your night.
don't worry, Captain. I'll make sure the men are sober enough to get it on board."
Okay. Enjoy the rest of your night. And Jackson's heading back.
All right, get out. Make your way back.
We're gonna update that name in his list.
That's his actual name, eh?
Yeah, why not?
It is now.
It's a name, sure.
Just wait till he powerbombs somebody.
Or he drinks something that says he's invisible, right?
I am invincible.
I'm invisible. You can't see me.
All right, you guys are back at the guild house. You're just chilling there. You had your conversation, your uneasy conversation. She agreed to help you, but that you destroy this object afterwards once the box is acquired.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, we really, really need to work on your delivery.
Hey, I'm not the diplomat.
Clearly.
Oh, man. So tonight, what would you like to do?
How late in the evening is it?
It's just after dark. Well,
Okay.
yeah, just after dark. Sun has gone down. I wouldn't say moon has come out. Moon is always out. But stars have come out. Sky is dark. And her and her brother are there. They had the conversation. They agreed to that. And she'll tell you that they'll meet up with you again when you're ready to go. When you're ready to go, come seek them through the Adventurers Guild, put out a message at the Adventurers Guild to meet you up there, and they take off for the night into the dark.
Hey, what say the rest of us go down to the hell's it called?
Red Dragon?
Is that the one that we do? The Rusty Dragon. No, the Rusty Dragon is Amiko's place, and it's not ready yet. What's our other hangout? Many pages.
Stone and Raven?
Aha!
Yes, that's it. Yes, the Stone and Raven, and we can have a drink or two to celebrate our trade mission.
Trade mission.
Ranthrin didn't even let him get the words out of his mouth either yet.
he heard drink. He
Up
didn't
and
go.
for the door.
Let's go down to the, and I already was on the way.
You say trade mission, yet you've nothing to trade.
Well, all right, we are trading something.
You're trading in promises.
Well, that's for the diplomats again to decide, and you, sir, are the diplomat.
Are you meeting up, Jackson, or are you doing your own thing?
Jackson is going over the armory for what they're bringing onto the ship tonight.
Okay. All right, Jackson's going to work on that. Get the ship ready to depart, get all of our things in order. You guys make your way.
I'm going to the bar.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right, May's coming too. We make our way across the city over into the Guildish area and to the taverns, where we find our good old tavern, Stone and Raven. Make our way inside. It's a nice night. Lights are on through the front windows as we arrive, and it seems pretty loud inside. There's a couple guys up on the little stage over on the left, and they're playing a pretty rowdy song. You got some instruments going and some feet stomping tonight. You notice Sophia behind the bar. She's very intently watching the performance. Watching the performance, clapping, paying attention very heartily. So you get her attention. She looks over to you. Big smile on her face, runs over, throws her arms around your neck, welcomes you in. Says, come in, come in. Starts pulling you by the hand through the people all the way over to the bar.
What's going on here?
It's a real warm welcome.
Isn't this Clairvale's crowd?
She says, hey, on slow nights or nights when there's nobody, he's welcome to perform. But tonight we had the luxury of having an amazing new band that's come in here, and these guys are really good. And you see her looking past you, back to the performance, clapping along, type thing, as you guys make your way in.
Have a song battle.
Epic strum off.
All right, here.
I weave my way into the crowd, and I'm cheering these guys on.
All right, nice. Okay, make your way into the crowd. Start cheering. The guys are playing pretty good. They're all right. They got a little kind of like jig going on there, and guys singing away.
Drinks for the crew here, for me and May and Bran.
She's like, okay, no problem, for sure. So it's getting drinks out, making stuff up. Here we go. We're getting a band name. Let's find a good one here. All right. Brenthren goes over it, and he's getting a nice big mug of ale from Sophia. Just finishes wiping the bottom of the glass, hands his big frothy mug of ale. And she says, the band, they call themselves the Shutdown Harpies.
Shutdown. Yeah, they're pretty good.
Brenthren, it's kind of your kind of music. It's got that that kind of Celtic feel to it.
Are they the human, the dwarf? What are they?
It's a mix of different fantasy races up there. It's good 4 to 5 people, and they're just getting everything going, getting the jigs going, and entertaining the hell out of the crowd.
Wait, is there 4 or is there 5 or is there like a half guy?
There's a halfling in there as well. 4.5. 4.5. 4.5 people in there.
All right.
Having a good time, having some drinks, taking in the crowd. Kylok you're having a good time there. Claire Val, you notice that these guys are playing very professionally. Look like they've been around for a while, but you've never seen them in town, haven't heard of them before, type thing. Putting on a hell of a good show. Most of the people here are very entertained. As you guys are enjoying the evening.
Yep. I'm going to enjoy the show. I'll have a conversation with him afterwards, but doesn't hurt my reputation, didn't hurt my feelings to have another band performing here.
No, shouldn't at all. Just another performance during the week.
Yep.
I'm gonna wander off my chair for a quick second, toss 2 gold pieces up on the stage.
Nice.
My stool.
All right. See the little halfling makes his way over, picks them up, throws them in a cup, goes back to playing his little hurdy-gurdy thing. As you make your way back towards Branthrin, over at the bar in May, sitting there drinking, having a good time, Blakely comes over to you.
Hi, Blakely.
Bumps into you.
How you doing?
Oh, you guys back in town? She says.
Yeah.
How long are you staying?
Disappointed.
You haven't left. Are you leaving? Are you like
cranky?
Are you gone sometime soon?
Why?
Just wondering.
Oh.
You know,
You'd like us to get out of town?
Sophia has a job to do here. She can't give away free drinks all the time when you come in here, you know.
We're paying customers. Put it on Claire Val's tab.
Claire Val's tab. Yeah, just don't distract her too much, okay? She kind of wanders off back into the crowd, serving drinks.
I couldn't possibly be a distraction to her.
Make your way back, Branthrin and May, over at the bar. May, what are you doing?
I am having my little iron defender carrying my drinks for me.
No.
A little gnome carrying the drinks around. That's awesome. Guys sit there for quite a while until there's a break in the music. The guys finish up the song, announce that they're going to take a little break, and everybody goes back to talking amongst themselves as you see the guys on the stage kind of putting music instruments away and get ready to come down. Most likely have a drink, go to the bathroom, whatever, that kind of thing. Clairvel.
Go over. Gentlemen. Is it all gentlemen or?
Some women in there.
Okay. Gentlemen, ladies, a fantastic performance. Absolutely my compliments.
That's it. One guy comes over to you. Elven fellow. Thank you very much. We haven't been in town long. You are?
Just local. Where are you from?
Us? Well, we tour various cities. You may say we live on the road.
A minstrel's lifestyle.
Exactly, my friend.
How long have you been in town for, and how long are you staying?
Oh, only been in town a couple days. Won't be here too long, though. We have to make our way across the bay, over to Rankin. Big festival going to be going on soon. Want to be part of it.
Didn't even hear of said festival.
Of course. Spring festivals.
Excellent. And your name?
You bastard.
You didn't expect me to ask the band's name.
How do you not have a name randomizer?
I do.
Call them Metallica. I don't care.
His name's Metallica.
He already named the band.
No, the band is named. His name is Grimes.
Grimes?
Grimes.
Grimes.
I feel like really dirty.
No, he's a nice looking fella. He's got a little trimmed goatee.
So, do I think that they are classically trained? Do you know what that means?
No, I wouldn't say they're classically trained. No.
Okay, so they're not from a bardic college or anything like that.
No, definitely not. Yeah.
Okay,
More of like a folk type thing.
fair enough. I don't want to keep you. I just wanted to say I really enjoyed your performance.
So thank you. If you'd like, and you make your way to Rankin in the next little while, next couple weeks, big carnival going on there. We'll be playing there.
Excellent.
Come see us.
Thank you.
Gives you a pat on the shoulder, makes his way over to the bar with the other guys, gonna get a little drink from some of the profits they made.
Half expecting him to say, "I can show you how to play." instrument sometime.
So what was the name of the band, DM?
It was the Shutdown Harpies, is what they called it. They were a little folk band.
Got down herpes.
Yeah.
Sounds like the name of a band that started during COVID.
There was an outbreak. We had nothing to do.
Well, I mean, you're not far off in this world. All the cities are kind of closed in to keep the demons out.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is in quarantine here.
It's COVID 1.
COVID 1.
COVID 1.
All right. I go back, find everybody else.
All right, make your way back through the people. It's a lot quieter now. People are moving in and out. Some people going outside the front of the bar onto the little patio, get some air and whatnot, go out back. They're breaking out the pipes and whatnot, and make your way over to the guys. And May and you guys, people are at the bar.
Your bead's getting warm here, buddy.
Sorry, just making friendly.
Hand him his mead.
Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good drink there, and Sophia is very interested, chatting you guys up. Wants to know what's next.
Fellas.
Yar.
When have we ever had safe journeys?
Well, we might as well toast to it.
You might as well say at least it's not raining.
Is it raining?
Sophia will pipe up. She'll go, Journey, where are you going?
Oh, just a small trade mission to the was it east?
To the east, yeah. To the east? Oh, how far east?
Yeah. Over the hills and through the desert a bit.
The desert? You're going all the way to the desert?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, wow, that's so far away. How are you getting there?
How are we getting there, Clarabelle?
We
She said-
own a sky ship.
You own a sky ship.
Does everybody know that you own a sky ship?
Not everybody.
Yeah, it's not exactly the information that we've been keeping secret either. Like,
Oh, okay.
no people.
You see her come over, she goes, Sky ship? Can I see your sky ship?
Oh, I could take you on a tour later, maybe. It's not
That'd
really
be
my
excellent.
sky ship. It's Jackson's sky ship. But
Oh, where's Jackson?
oh yeah, he's not here.
Lord Jackson?
No, not that Jackson.
Oh,
I don't think he's a lord. Anyways, he's a captain. Captain Jackson.
Captain Jackson. I would love to see a sky ship. Let me know when.
Sure.
If you go to the desert, bring me back some sand.
Give her a tour of your sky ship.
This is not my sky ship. I don't want to bring the wrong. I don't want to bring in just anybody on there and have.
I'm present for this conversation.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm just turning away from it. I'm going to cast message. Kylo, do I need to draw you a diagram of what is happening here?
It's all good. I understand
the
what's
sky
happening.
ship. You're about to be on a ship for a very long, lonely time. This woman to go see the sky ship.
Insist. I call Blakely's attention over. I give her a couple platinum. I said, Sophia's taking the rest of the night off.
She gives
Let's go
you.
take a look at a sky ship, Sophia.
You hand her the coins. She gets the most disgusted look on her face. Just disappointed and disgusted with you as you throw your arm around her and lead her out of the bar.
Go take a tour of the sky ship.
Do you need to roll for?
We want to see the one. All right.
That can be all handled off of stuff.
You guys are out for the night, touring the sky ship. What do the rest of you want to do? Brenthren, you're having a good ale. The music was nice, but a little part now in it. May, you got your little servant, your little mechanical servant, feeding you some drinks.
I feel like I'm getting pretty drunk at this point.
If you're nonstop drinking, there's platinum going around. You can have all you want.
I'm gonna head back to the. I'm gonna actually head back to the house
Okay.
Leaving while the ale's still running?
We got a big thing tomorrow, and I don't want to. But I have 2 fists full of ale.
I'm not there. You don't need to explain to me, but I'm just saying.
Blakely turns to Clairville. Did he just leave with the cups?
No. I had my own.
I think he actually asked. I think he actually asked Sophie to fill up his own cup, but just in case, I'm going to pass a platinum piece for the trouble that we are causing tonight.
All right. She takes the platinum from you, just kind of, and just goes back into the serving everyone else, doing double the duty because her partner there in business is out checking out a skyship.
See, I thought Sophie was the boss.
No,
She was too.
they're partners. They run it together. One runs the bar, the other one serves.
Okay.
Brenthrin.
The one that runs the bar is the owner.
They're both owners.
Like, she's just disgruntled.
Brenthrin, you make your way back to the guild house. Go inside, little butler there, Mr. Greenleaf, the halfling.
I'm just gonna hand them the mugs. And they're empty.
They're empty.
And I'm gonna find my way to my bed.
All right, go upstairs.
You want him to wash those for you?
He'll take care of it.
Added flavor.
Or just refill them?
Now you're thinking.
All right, Brenthrin's off to sleep. Jackson's making sure the ship will be fully done, going over his notes and everything else like that. Kylok is indisposed. Clairval and May, who two are hanging around the bar. You saw the band mention a carnival over in Rankin, which is a city south of Ashura, across the bay, and that they'll be having a spring carnival. They're going to be playing there. Other than that, they'll take a brief rest for a while, and then they'll get back on and start playing again another round of songs and whatnot. General people here and there enjoying conversation, smoking, and hanging out in the bar.
So I asked May about how her mech's coming along.
How is my mech coming along?
Your mech was pretty good. You got that mech built pretty much, I think, the way you want it, and you've been toting it around in a cart through the forest for the last while for no reason, because we just put it back just in case. It is currently in a cart, I believe, on the ship. So I think it's in the hold of the ship on the cart right now. Currently, it's in good working order, good condition. You got your little mechanical buddy. You got some new bullets, some new plans for bullets. I don't remember if there's anything else specific you were working on. So far, so good, I think.
Just experimenting with random things. Maybe I'll come up with something.
I think Kylok's doing the same thing right now.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything specific you two want to come up with, do, see, anything like that? Or just hang out and drink into the night and then take off?
Well, I'm going to offer my apologies to May. Like, May, I know you were really gung-ho on going to the Fae Realm. And I think I kind of talked everybody out of that. I apologize. I don't have a problem with us taking a look in the Fae Realm if we want to go and exploring, check things out. But I think right now we've got other pressing issues that we need to take care of. Like this claw, hoof, whatever that everybody's after us for. We need to deal with this, and just going around without a plan to the Fae Realm, I just didn't think was a good idea. So I apologize for getting us off of that. I will do, once we've got this taken care of, I will help us plan out a trip to the Fae Realm so we can go do whatever exploring you want to do.
Just a vacation. Feywild vacation.
Feywild vacation. Okay.
What happens in the Feywild stays in the Feywild.
Yes.
May, when you get a second, look at the chat in the Discord there.
No, I can't pull it up.
Manny, which one?
It's a little thought bubble or whatever that's on our actual UPM D&D gaming night.
Oh, okay.
It's a picture of your little friend.
That one I can't open.
Oh, Yeah, it would mess up your screen, right?
No.
Anyways, carry on. I'm not here.
So, Clavel says, okay, we were going to go to the Feywild, but you know what? This is more important. We got to do this. Here's why. And once we're done, then yeah, we'll go check out the Feywild. We'll go explore it. Something a ranger would like to do, and we'll go do that for sure. So that's a great other lead that we can do for quests down the line. We got a bunch of them. We have a whole bunch of different things we can go do later on once we deal with this hoof. So that'll be a good one. You guys talk about that. Very good. Awesome. Anything else, or are we good for the night?
I'm good for the night. I'm going to... We're later on in the evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bands are performing that. So,
yep.
Yeah, I got something I'll be taking care of in the morning, but nothing else for this evening.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stay off the ship until the tour is done.
Until the tour is done.
And to think I was gonna head to the ship.
You still can.
You can. It's a big ship.
Brandon just makes his way in there all drunk.
It's a big ship. Listen to this guy.
Your ship is so huge. All right, you two talk and hang out at the bar, have a nice time, and then make your way back to the guild house for the night, with your respective rooms, until the morning comes. Morning, little tea leaf or halfling go around knocking on the doors, wake everybody up, say that he's got breakfast downstairs. Branthrin, you hear him knocking away on the door after some heavy drinks last night.
Obviously, I'm gonna jump out of bed. What do you want?
He goes, breakfast is served downstairs. Come down when you're ready.
All right, thank you.
Makes his way down. Same with May. Same with Clairval. Jackson, I assume you're back at the guild house. You would have worked on your notes, got stuff ready to go and whatnot. Is it your intention to get up early and go check on the ship?
Make sure the crew's working, yes.
Okay, make your way over to the ship where the crew is starting to pull the ballista on. Well, they got the ballista on the deck at this point, and they're kind of securing it and whatnot. You make your way up and onto the ship, survey the men, and make sure everything's good. You notice a Kylok come up from below deck, a little coffee in his hand.
I've already escorted Sophia home, and I've come back to help the guys work on the ship.
All right.
So,
come back, help the guys work on the ship.
get an early start, yeah.
Feeling good.
Morning, Jackson. How's it going?
Morning.
Coffee?
Got new equipment on the ship? No.
Good
Someone's
morning.
chipper this
Good morning. So, one of the things I'm going to do before we set off, I'm going to make sure that we get a couple of barrels of water
Okay.
for transport, as well as, I know this crew, I'm going to get a barrel of whiskey.
This
Ooh.
DM, so is it a barrel of seawater or is it a barrel of fresh water?
I don't think I can actually buy a barrel of seawater.
I know, but you are DM.
Well, in this city, someone would sell you a barrel of seawater. But it would be a shady deal. It's easier to find fresh water. So you get a couple barrels of fresh water for the ship. Very good idea. And a nice premium barrel of whiskey for the men.
So, let me know what I owe you.
All right.
Only for the men? Excuse me.
The crew, how about the crew?
For the crew. All right.
No, it's for everybody.
May's a whiskey drinker, is she?
Yes.
Only one barrel?
Only one barrel.
Oh man, what are we gonna do for every other night? That's like the first night.
That's the first thing.
But what about the rum? Why is the rum always empty?
Why is
We're
the
an
rum
alchemist,
always
the rum
gone?
always
Brandon's a
gone?
brewer.
Why is the rum always gone?
Why is the rum
We
always
literally
gone?
have May, who is an artificer of some sort, and we also have Brandon, who is a brewer.
Who's a brewer?
If we run out of alcohol, there's a bigger problem here.
So you better buy some hops and some other essentials.
I have my emergency water skin. It's okay.
Nice. Yes.
How big is that water skin?
It's just a camel pack.
It's 4 pints, but I am a dwarf, so.
Gonna need to borrow that bag of holding. I'm just gonna put this big water skin inside the bag of holding.
It looks like a whole cow.
Yeah. They sewed 2 cows together.
We're going to say 25 gold in total. We'll get the whole thing.
Okay.
Get some nice stuff. Get that on the ship. So we have that on the ship now with our rations and everything else, which is damn good.
Okay, so we've got our map. So we've got our general map of, the continent.
Yes.
We've got our map to basic. So where are we going over? Like, we're crossing the mountain range, right?
This is what Jackson and our crew, I forget which one is the navigator. Batista is coming up with. They're studying the map and they're plotting the course. Now, on the course, what you guys have come up with is that you will head east from Ashura, but you're going to dip a little south, close to Silver Lake. The reason you're going to do that is it's going to be a lot easier to get over the mountains. Getting over the mountain, yeah.
It doesn't cross the...
That's right. There's a big opening near Silver Lake between the Cloud Tower Mountains that would let you go into the desert a lot easier. You do have to be careful because it's a warring nation, but you can stick more north of it and pass through and then go into the desert, and then which you will be going northeast across the desert to hit the city.
So we couldn't take the same path we took last time, right?
You're trying to hit the Dwarven city of
one there next to May on the map.
Ruby Rumnheim, I believe it was called.
Laris Cal Vas, isn't it?
That's the continent.
Ruby Rumnine.
Oh, Ruby Rumnine is the actual.
Yeah.
Now on
Laris
the
Cal Vas is the
on the map
country.
that Jackson did. Yeah, we're looking for Dane. The map
Dane.
that Jackson did for us was rough, that we did that one night. Now, in this depiction, there's water. There's no water there. That water could be in the city. The city does have like a little water feature, but there's no giant end of the continent there. It is in the middle of the desert, so that's where you're going to be going.
And we were not able to purchase a map of Rum 9, right?
From my notes, and I think
I think we tried and we weren't able to purchase one because there wasn't one around, but we did try.
Yeah. Okay. You just have a map. Yeah. Map of Laris Cal Vas itself, which is the desert region.
Yep.
So you got a good layout of where you're going to go, or how you're going to get there.
We gathered some stories to share with them for some dwarven heroes. I remember I did some checking out at the Bardic College for any dwarven, histories or legends or anything else to share. Give us some ways in with them.
You did. You learned about a hero named Shanna, which was a dwarven hero who hunted and killed a Lenorm in the Northlands. That was your main tale. So you got some good tales. You got some supplies. The ballista is on the ship, along with the other armaments and things that Jackson has outfitted the ship with. You seem to have supplies. You have the mechanical suit for May. You got the cart. May, are you bringing the animals?
How long are we going to be gone, do you think?
There's a good question.
We've already made sure that the that Amico and what's her name are going to look in on house, as well as our tea leaf people have money now to do stuff.
You got a crew.
The travel takes roughly 3 to 4 days, does it not?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it took us roughly last time to get from there to Ashura.
And we were further east before, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So it's not going to be, according to 3 to 4 days there, 3 to 4 days back. So maybe with what you're doing and everything, maybe 2 weeks. You do have a staff with Tea Leaf of 7 people, one of which is a stable hand. So whether you're bringing or leaving animals, let me know, because there's donkeys, there's horses, there's rhinoceroses, there's bears, there's wolves.
I might want a rhinoceros. Seems like a very good animal to have, just in case.
Yeah, but we're in a desert. It seems kind of cruel to bring the rhinoceros.
Would it not be able? Would that affect it?
The rhinoceros himself is from the elemental plane of water, but more so ice. It does like cool places. It doesn't enjoy hot places, but it naturally radiates cold.
Maybe it'll keep us cool, like in our own personal air conditioning.
It very may well. And it just seems very cruel to it. Will be great.
Fine. I'll leave the Arctic animals.
All right. What about your bear? Do you want to bring the bear or leave the bear?
Is a polar bear?
It is.
Yes, it is a polar bear.
So I think I should leave the.
You've got a bit of a theme for a desert explorer.
Oh yeah, I'm a desert.
Her favorite terrain is desert. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not my fault.
Cold
The
animals.
animals I came across happened to be Arctic animals.
Well, when's the last time we were actually in? Well, I guess we've been to the desert a couple times now.
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time we found an animal that was willing to come with us?
A while now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Um,
I need some more.
I'm leaving the 2 horses and the wolf at the guild house.
Okay.
Jackson is bringing the war crime donkey.
All right. Donkey's coming.
Did
Well,
you say
that's
the
your-
war crime donkey?
I said what I said.
Okay.
That's his, it's his cuddling donkey. Cuddles him at night.
Okay.
It has saddlebags and nobody wants to reach in them, so
Are you saying we shouldn't reach in them, or nobody wants to reach?
fuck around and find out.
All right. So you spend the day getting
You never know what you're gonna get.
the ship ready. Who wants to get our friends, and when do you want to leave?
Well, the friends we need to get would be the crew, as well as Kai and Kara.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson is bringing 2 of the female chickens that he got, so there's eggs on the ship.
Nice. Okay. We want to make our way to the Adventurers Guild, pick up Kai and Kara.
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay. All right. Do you want to leave in today, tomorrow? When do you want to leave? Do you have
Like present.
All right.
Yeah, as long as the crew's got the ballista mounted and properly secured, then we're good to go.
So in the morning, the ballista will be set up. You'll go over everything with the crew.
Just reading this stuff you wrote here.
I can't check it.
Yeah, I could read this. It says 50 feet of coiled rope bearing the symbol of a magic hand belonging to an ancient order. If used to bind an individual's hand, blocks the ability to cast spells. Has been missing since Kylo and Sophia came on board.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's a use for the magic rope.
Yeah, it truly is.
You guys, Claire.
Jackson's war crime donkey.
The rope.
He's got it written here, Jackson's war crime donkey, and then I put a picture underneath that for him.
Clairvel gets the other supplies for the ship. Maid checks her animals and makes sure her suit and everything is in good order. You guys, we'll say, Kylo, Branthrin, you go down Adventurers Guild, put out the word for Kai and Kara. You're going to be waiting while these guys are doing their thing. Eventually they'll show up, the twins will show up. Meet with them, let them know you want to leave sooner than later, and make your way all over to the ship. Everybody gets to the ship, got your map, navigating, know where you're going. And you can be off and away. Who's piloting? Yay, into the stars. Who's piloting today?
I think that's either Jackson or Raoul.
All right. Jackson or Raoul, you guys take the ship up out of the bay with the air elemental at the helm and leave the city. Make your way up into the clouds. As you leave the city behind you, and the bay, you can take a look to the south and see the city of Rankin across the Great Bay as you make your way across the plains and eastward over towards the mountains. You're going to spend most of the day flying, doing routine things on the ship that you need to do until it gets later in the day. Just before sundown, we'll say. Who would find themselves after a nice meal as the sun is going down on the deck of the ship? Who's going down to their bunks or to a different part of the ship? Who's staying on top?
I'm going to hang out on deck for the first kind of watch with the crew.
Okay. All right.
Going down to the bottom section of the ship for a while until everyone else is ready to go back down to their decks, and then Jackson will take up on the front deck to continue flying the ship.
Nice. Okay. All right. Kylo, then, give me perception.
With first rolls of the night. It is a 15 on the dice, which is a 19 with the bonuses.
Nice. All right. As you start going into the east by the end of the day, you get close to the mountains, and you got to start going south a little bit. Below, as you're looking down into the mountains and whatnot through the clouds, relatively up high. So up high in the mountains, in the peaks, you pass over what looks like an old, small village hidden in a valley up in the Cloud Tower Mountains. Not too unusual. High peaks of the mountains kind of surrounding an oval-shaped little valley, and there's an old abandoned village in there that you can see down there. From first look, you don't see any major road going down the mountains or even how people would come and go to something so secluded. Only way you could find this would be by an airship type thing, but it looks like the village is quite old and not the kind of place that would receive that kind of traffic. A large single tower seems to be built into the side of mountains as well at the far end of the village. It kind of looms over, looking over all the village. Just a big stone, straight, one-cylinder tower with a roof on it. Roof seems kind of seen better days. Been ravaged by wind and rain and time.
Would I be able to tell if that it's like a tether tower for airships?
You would be able to tell that. It's definitely not. It just looks like a single tower. From what you can see, there seems to be no windows or points of entry on it as it goes down and descends into the rock of the mountain itself. As you continue to pass over and kind of at the edge of your view, I guess, as it goes under the ship, and you kind of look down and catches your interest, something to look at. You swear you can see a little plume of smoke come up from one of the chimneys.
Do I actually see a plume of smoke?
I don't know. With your perception, that's what you get. It could be mist from the mountain. Could be smoke from one of the chimneys. It's just something to take note of. Catches your eye. Might be another thing to mark down on your maps that you've done before.
Oh, I will definitely tell Jackson when I see him to add that to the location. Might be something to look at on the way back.
Kind of mark down where it is in your memory. Sun goes down, starts getting dark.
Scribble it on my arm real quick.
Jackson comes up, and you're going to make your way wherever, below deck or whatever you're going to do for the night. In passing, you kind of mentioned it to him about how far back you saw it and about where it was, that kind of thing. Add it to the notes.
A good spot to stop into. It looks very secluded, either for plunder or for ownership in the future.
Or ownership.
Well, if it's abandoned and it's in good shape, it's a nice secluded
That's mine.
village. Finders keepers.
I saw it, so it's mine.
It's mine.
With that perception, I didn't see any demons flying around it, did I?
Didn't see any demons there, no.
Okay.
Jackson comes out, takes up a night shift, and flies a ship during the night. What are we going to do?
Well, flying, sorry. Jackson is also going to try to familiarize himself a little bit more with the stars in this world.
Ah, okay. Start learning the constellations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Start learning the constellations in the night sky, which way to go, etc., etc. Gonna do watches throughout the night.
Yep.
Who wants to be on first?
I always said I was on first watch.
Well, that could be first. That's fine. That could be first. Jackson could be second. Pardon me. Who wants to do the third?
I'll do
I'll
third.
do it.
Oh. Got to watch off.
You both could do it.
True.
I'm gonna say we can actually spend time with one another.
Ew.
No, you all go sleep.
Considering the last person that you spent time with was Mime, that's a little hurtful.
Well, you call everybody on the ship guys, so.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so into the watches. Kyloki, you had seen this little village. Jackson spends time studying the night sky, navigation, etc., etc. Brenthrin and May will make their way up for the final watch of the night. I assume May is communicating with the air elemental as she can, hoping to
Yes, I can.
fly the ship. Branthrin's here and there.
2 people flying the ship that don't know this world.
But we have no idea where I'm from.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, so give us perception checks, Branthrin and May.
15.
Nice.
Branthrin sees the bottom of his glass.
He's asleep. Open the whiskey barrel.
That would be a 7.
All right. Yep.
Still groggy.
Branthrin's doing his thing. May's steering the ship and paying attention as she goes. May, again, you as you're flying the ship, the moon is out in full, just above the clouds where your ship is sailing right across, avoiding the peaks of the mountains and heading south down towards the Silver Lake region. You yourself see some dark shapes every once in a while pass in front of the moon, assuming they're demons again out in the sky. Nothing close to the ship or anything like that, but just take note. You see them. You see activity.
Probably.
Have a good night for the most part. Morning comes. Who is our chef? I forget. We don't have Shaiju on here. Who is our other chef? Was it Branthrin? I thought one of the men cooked.
Is there anyone else? All Branthrin knows how to cook is slop.
Here's your slop.
We do have
This is why we packed
in
rations.
our DMs, so
We do have what?
the character sheets for the crew are somewhere in our DMs.
Yeah, I know. I know one of them is. I know one of them is a cook because he was helping to cook with Shaiju when she was here. So we'll have some breakfast in the morning, broken up on the ship, and have some food. At that point, it'll be like lunchtime. You'll eat a good meal. Or, sorry, breakfast time. You have a nice breakfast cooked by the crew. And then called up on deck as we're getting close to Silver Lake. Our buddy Batista will call us up onto deck and say, we're passing by Silver Lake if anybody wants to come have a look.
Take a look.
All right.
Hey, Bautista, how far will that ballista shoot?
What is this, 300 feet, 700 feet?
Sounds about right.
Says if you want to start a war.
No, just want to not get surprised by the Silver Lake folks.
Points out over the edge of the ship. As you're passing Silver Lake to the south, you can see a large plume of black smoke, or rather many large plumes of black smoke rising off the metropolis and flowing east through the pass in the mountains. He says it's the smelting of silver ore in mass. That's what they're doing there, causing all the smoke or the steam to rise. A giant war-led city. Shows it to you over there. You can see, again, far off in the distance, a giant walled city built around a big central lake, which now empties into an inner bay behind the mountains between the desert and flows north. The massive lake was known for its silver deposits and everything like that, and they're building and preparing for war. Where they're going, what they're doing, it's not something we currently know of, but we know that they're a rival of Ashura, and they had their eye on it in the past. Be cautious to fly far enough north that you're not, in the city's airspace or anything like that, or a distraction, and you'll sail off for the rest of the day. Again, you pass the mountains and into the open bay of the northern sea, I guess you would call it, as you make way towards the desert. Have some food, do some general chat. Again, that night, more watches. Who wants watches this night? Second night.
She'll take the first watch.
Okay.
I'll do second.
Okay. Who wants third? May 3rd? Okay, here we go. 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, Kylo, same thing. You're on the deck, keeping an eye out, keeping a nice watch. Flying above the clouds. Mountains are now behind you to the west, as you're going to be flying more into flatter lands. Over the water right now, making your way. After that, you wake up Branthrin. Branthrin, give us a perception roll as you get into your watch.
Hopefully it's better than my last one. It's a 13.
13, that's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. All right. With a 13, let me find it. There it is. Okay. You see something ahead of you. You walk out onto the deck of the ship, and you look off into the distance, and you can see a dark blob at first with a 13 out ahead of the ship. Same height as you in the air. Could be demon, could be anything. As you watch, it gets a little closer and closer. You see what looks like a giant crow, and on its back seems to be an orc. He has a giant lance in his hand, and he's flying towards the ship.
I'm gonna scream down below.
All right.
People up.
How is he flying up?
He's on a giant raven
crow.
or something. Crow.
Okay.
How long has it been since I left him on the deck?
He's probably a good hour into his watch. So you're out of your armor.
I am, yes.
Sleeping in your bed, or doing whatever you're doing.
And I assume that I stand up and put my boots on at least.
Now, he's going to yell. I'll help him a little bit. Do you want to yell, or do you want to ring the bell? Or both?
Well, I'm gonna do both.
All right.
I'm gonna yell as I go to the bell and hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
Who else is on deck with him?
I remember we installed the bell. At this point, I think it would just... He was on watch, so probably Raoul at this point will be with him. He starts ringing the bell and yelling, so it's very easy to hear. So everybody roll perception. No disadvantage this time because it's loud enough.
It's a bell.
You hear a bell.
At 20.
21.
Nice.
25.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
No, I got a 20. I got a 21. Just that's a 17 plus 4. You got a nat 20.
14.
Good enough. All right, everybody is able, pardon me, to hear the commotion. Branthrin starts making all the noise, starts yelling, starts ringing the bell. Everybody can hear that. How does everybody want to react at this point? Do you want to make your way onto deck? Do you want to start gearing up? Do you want to do something different?
I run up to the
Okay.
deck. Like, only gear I need to bring with me is my musical instrument, which I always have with me. So
Correct. Okay. Kylo, what do you want to do?
I'm going to grab my bow and quiver and run up the stairs.
Okay, cool. Jackson?
Jackson's running up the stairs. As he's going up the stairs, he's Eldritch Knight, so he's summoning his weapons to his hands.
Okay, and May? Oh, May's still asleep.
I said for a second.
All right.
We're being attacked by a orc on a bird.
We haven't been attacked yet.
Well, no, we're not being attacked yet.
Javelin.
He's flying towards us, and it's very different.
Threatening?
So we're not in battle yet.
No.
No, you just hear Branthrin yelling and ringing a bell.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go
Okay. All right.
see what's up.
All right. She can go see what's up. All right.
Probably.
Rubbing sleep out of her eyes, going, "Is my watch already? I didn't think it was my time for watch yet."
Everyone's gonna run upstairs, and then this thing's just gonna keep flying.
It just waves. Yo.
I'm gonna take down a demon and say, "Hey, there's lunch."
All right. As you guys all make your way to the top of the deck, as you said, pretty fast as you can, you're going to see this thing come closer. We'll use your perceptions you just had, which are all high, and you can see a giant crow with an orc on his back who's holding a lance. He's coming towards the ship. He's pretty close to the front of the ship at this point. May, I know, got a 25. Who else got a really high roll?
I got a
21.
20.
Natural 20 and 20. Okay.
I was in the teens.
All right.
21 for me.
Natural 20 and 21, as well as May's 25. You three can see that the orc is waving his other hand kind of in distress.
Oh.
Okay. I will. How far away is he?
Probably about 100 feet.
Okay, so he'll hear me if I shout out in Goblin to ask him what's going on.
All right. You run up to the top of the ship, you see him, and you're like, "What's going on?" type thing. And he goes, in, shit, do orcs speak Goblin?
No, orcs speak Orcish, which I also speak.
Oh, you speak Orcish? Okay, so I was hoping,
Orcish and Goblin.
Okay.
hoping that he might understand Goblin. I speak lots of languages, I just don't speak Orc.
Okay.
Wait,
All
we
right.
have an Orc, don't we? We have an Ogre. We have an Ogre.
You have a half orc.
I have a half-orc who was born a human.
Oh, so he doesn't speak Orc.
All right, you ask him in Goblin what's going on. Doesn't seem to respond. Just keeps waving his arm. He's coming in.
Am I able to see at this point?
Yep. Yeah,
Right.
they notice
What's
the
he
arm.
saying? I speak Orc.
He's
You
he's
speak Orc. Tell him.
Yep.
coming in fast. He's yelling,
Yep.
"Demon! Demon!"
Saying there's a demon coming. Look to see if he's pointing or directing somewhere.
All right. He is. He's pointing down and behind.
Can any of us that rolled in the 20s see the demon he's pointing at?
I'm going to try to get you a picture if I can.
Fucking rock.
Oh, let's get a... Oh, that's a good picture. These are good pictures. We'll get... I'll use this one. It's fine. Download... I hate these web page pictures now. Oh, man.
Oh, the ones that are web dot whatever.
Yeah.
You can do the
Oh,
control,
this is better. Can I save this?
Control Windows S and just cut it and copy it.
Oh, I think I got one. Pictures. Download, save. See if I can't. See if I can't get them up here again. Let me pause this for 1 second. Let me pause it. Just try to switch that over, and we'll go image. Where is he? Download. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Beep. Should go. Boop, boop.
All three of them?
Go 30. And, oh, back. What did I hit? Hold on.
None of those fly. I'm frightened.
Yeah.
Oh, there's our image. Let's shrink our image. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
That methods.
Maybe one of those got a hold of.
He's yelling, "Demon, demon!" He's pointing down like this in
fairy dust.
Orcish. The only one who can understand is Clairval.
What did he say?
Yeah, what's he saying? Like,
What did he say?
He's yelling.
Demon coming behind him.
He's yelling demon,
Okay.
pointing down. So you tell that to Kylok. Kylok, you walk over to go see what's happening, and all of a sudden, this giant thing shoots up into the sky behind the orc and the crow. He has wings, and he's coming in with 4 other little demons, which all seem to as well be flying. The orc barrels in towards the front of your ship, flies off the crow, does a barrel roll onto the deck, and stands with his lance pointed out towards the demon. The crow itself, you see, vanishes and turns into a small little block of a figure and clackles on the deck below. The only one he can seem to understand is Clairval, so he'll say, "Prepare for a fight."
He says we got a fight incoming.
Yep,
I
those
would,
things are big. They're coming.
I would say I would jump on the ballista, but it's like a giant crossbow, isn't it?
Sort of, yes.
I'm gonna stay away from that.
DM?
Yes.
Well, I can take care of something with the kids. Sorry.
Yep.
I'll
Go
get
ahead.
Back. I can get back.
No issue. All right. Clairval suddenly turns to face the corner for no apparent
Best
reason.
shot on the ballista.
Not Branthrin.
We actually have one person that's probably good at that, and that would be one of our crew members.
I'll get him on the ballista.
Jackson Haller for Agathon.
All right, start screwing out for Agathon to get over to the ballista. At this point, initiative.
Did Kai and Kara come up on the deck too?
Kai and Kara, I don't think, did come up.
No. Okay.
We didn't make a point.
Probably use the cleric.
I rolled a 2.
So did I, but my dex is probably worse than yours.
I rolled a.
I have a -1.
I have +1. Okay, yeah, I go first. We both are fighting over who goes.
Who goes last?
Fighting for 3rd place.
I got a 22.
Oh, nice.
I got a natural 20 minus.
Oh,
one.
nice.
Oh,
Nice
19.
But you would go ahead of me, right? Because you got the natural 20, or no?
Sure.
Because I got a 19 and I got +3 as my initiative roll. So how's that work, DM?
Sorry, what did...
Does the natural
I got-
20 beat the 22?
No,
I
it's a
got
No.
total sum.
20 minus the 1, so.
Okay.
So he got a 19, you got a 22. We're going to put Clairval when he comes back at the top of the round, but for now, we're going to go Kylok with the 22.
Mhm.
Okay, now we're going to go Brantham with the 19. We're going to jump to Orc with the 13. We're going to go to any of the men on the ship with an 11. And we will go to the demons with a 7. Then May with the 3. And Jax.
Well, we can round up to a 3 since.
Oh, I just rounded up. Yeah, I gave May a 3 and Jackson a 2.
Yep.
Just because of the decks, that's all. So we'll stay currently with that. Kylok, you are asking Clairval. You're like, Clairval, what's going on? What's going on? He goes, demon. You see the orc come flying in, jumps off the thing, rolls over, says there's going to be a fight. You look up, you see this massive thing. He is large size, fly up into the sky with 4 smaller demons that also come up. They start coming in very, very quickly to the ship, about 60 feet away at the current time. It's your turn.
What type of demons are they?
What are you going to use to determine that?
Life in this planet.
Yeah, what do you got? What's one of your skills there?
That is a good way to call that general knowledge.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, we could use what's higher.
There's survival +4, and I have perception +4.
I'll give you survival. Use survival being a ranger.
Okay. That would be a 15.
All right, with a 15, the little guys are mains, so they claw and bite, and they're nasty little creatures, but they're not the worst thing. The big thing is a Hezru. I'm bad with the names. It bites and claws as well, but it also poisons. It has been known to poison people with its stench. So it has
its stench. Okay,
yeah.
So it's got a cloud around it.
It's got a cloudish aura.
How big is? We don't know how big the cloud is.
Not in numbers. No, you just know that it emits a cloud.
Is it an actual poison or?
It is an actual poison. It is an actual poison.
Okay.
Do you have to breathe it in for it to do something to you?
Yeah.
Or it touches you? I forget, because we did this before with the toxin and the poison.
Yeah, we'll say breathe in. We'll say
breathe it in? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to shoot at the bigger one.
Okay. Pull at your bow. All right.
All right, so that the first one we get a 18, 23.
Nice. Okay. Gonna hit. Pull out the bow, take a shot. Boom. Off the front of the ship.
That's 1d8. That's 5. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, 1d8 plus 5. So that is a 11 on that shot.
All right, 11 damage.
Yep.
Nice.
Second shot is a 14.
Not going to hit. All right, so you aim your bow, you take a next shot, boom, hit him right in the shoulder or something, does good damage to him. Second shot, line up, shoot, off into the distance, off the ship, gone. Non-recoverable arrow. But you're shooting at him. You're getting him there. Branthrin, about 60 feet. Yeah.
Before the next move, I want to lash myself to the deck, to the one of the ropes that's hanging off the side of the deck, so I can't get knocked off the ship.
Like just kind of wrap your foot around it?
Well, there should be some rope or something. I just want to tie it around my waist.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, you can use your move and your interaction to do so. That's fair. Who is this? Just have to come up.
Is the demon talking to you?
I got a message in the Discord.
Oh.
Sorry. All right, Branthrin. You see Kylo shoot off the front of the ship. It's about 60 feet out, so 60 feet of air between you and the creatures.
So it's exactly 60 feet, or?
Yeah, roughly, closer? Give or take.
Okay, so I will throw my hammer.
Nice.
With all my force. And 24 to hit.
Nice. Okay.
And it's gonna deal 15 damage.
There you go. All right, grabs a hammer, whoosh off the front of the ship. I assume you're hitting the big one.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the big one, and it's gonna come back, and I'm gonna swing again. Same guy. 25 to hit.
There you go.
And 14 damage.
14 damage. All right.
And then I'm gonna yell out, "It's hammer time!"
That's so bad. It's hammer time. Whip it off the front of the ship. I love it. All right.
And then it obviously comes back to my hand.
Back to the hand. All right, Orc.
Poison.
You see,
I have advantage against poison.
See, the Orc himself, he has this giant lance that he has, and he has it at the ready. It looks like he's preparing for something to come in. From his back, he pulls off a shield, and he puts it on his other arm, and he's just bracing for a fight to come in. The men on the ship, or the NPCs, or whatever we want to use, Agathon gets called up to come to the front and try to man the ballista. He's going to run up to the very front of the ship. And how long does it take to load and fire this thing? And can it be done with one man or two?
I believe ballista takes 2.
So we'll say Agathon calls one of the...
Tell anything.
It's okay. Agathon calls one of the guys with him. And they run up. and they begin to load this thing. Whether they can load and shoot, I'm not sure.
Takes 1 action to load, 1 action to aim, 1 action to fire.
1 action to load. Oh, action. So action to load. Next round will be action to aim, and the round after will be action to fire.
So if you get 2 guys, 1 could load and 1 could aim, right?
So that'll be just 2.
Okay, fair enough. So we get 2 actions down. All right, so we load and we aim. That's what we're going to do right now.
Locked and loaded.
Lock and loaded. Demons themselves start flying in. They're going to cover 60 feet easy and be on the front of the ship. The little main demons, the 4 of them, are going to get onto the deck past the ballista. They're just going to land on the deck kind of thing and spread out. The big guy's going to kind of put his claws in at the front of the ship in front of the ballista. He's, a few feet away from our crewmates here who are trying to get this thing loaded and aimed as he crunches his claws in the front of the ship and just kind of rocks it a bit. Ship kind of moves and rocks. Everybody give us a dexterity check. We'll give you advantage, Kylo, since you're tied.
Like a saving throw, or?
Should just be able to do a check, I think. Dex check.
Well,
Roll against your dexterity.
Oh, there it is.
Or add your dexterity bonus, right?
5.
12, 5.
I got, on the first roll, I got 12.
Okay.
Second roll, I got 22.
There you go. Okay.
22, yeah, 22.
All right.
3.
Okay. All right.
That's why you
Branthron
lash yourself to the deck.
Branthron and Jackson get knocked off balance. Currently prone. You get knocked off balance. You can go down to a knee. You can go down on your back. Whatever way. You're knocked down, essentially, right now. By his action. May, your turn. You were able to not get knocked down. You're near the front of the ship. You're on the deck. The big demon is on the very front of the ship, and the 4 little ones are just past the ballista on the main deck with everybody else.
okay. I want to try out one of these new bullets.
Yeah. Who are you going to shoot?
The big one.
Okay, nice.
21 to hit.
Oh, there you go. All
Do
right.
I roll for damage again?
So roll normal damage that you would do with the gun, and then add an extra 1d6 as specifically acid.
8 plus 5.
Oh, nice. So
13,
13
right?
total, and then 5 of that is acid?
Yes.
Nice, okay. All right, you put the bullet in, shoot the thing, boom, does its gun damage, and then you see the thing explode, and the hiss and the smoke of the acid come out type thing. Hit him nice. As you know, you can only do the 1 shot if you're going to use the thing. Do you want to move or do anything else?
How far away am I right now?
Say you'd be about 30 feet.
I'm going to stay 30 feet for now.
Okay. All right, stay 30 feet back. Jackson.
How far away am I from the big one?
Same thing. We'll say about 30 feet.
And I've been knocked prone?
Got to use half your movement if you're going to get up, yes.
Okay. I will do that. And I will start to cover the distance. I am going to firebolt the big one
Nice.
while closing in that 15 distance. And so that's a 19 to hit,
Yep, going to get him on the 19.
15 fire damage,
Oh, wow. Okay.
and I'm gonna...
You said fire specifically.
Yeah, fire damage. 15 fire damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna chuck the dagger at him. As soon as I figure out where I
Whoosh.
put that in my... Goddamn, there it is.
Nice.
For a 20 to hit for 5 piercing.
Ooh, okay.
And bonus action, summon the dagger back to my hand.
Is that the one that rips like a hole in?
Yes, it is the fuck around and find out dagger. I have 3 other magical daggers that nobody uses that just sit in the armory.
So he does the
It's a lot of
fire.
equipment.
Does the firebolt. Doesn't seem to be too effective. Fire versus the demons, but he follows it up with the dagger. Hits nicely, and then boom, back to
And
his
then
hand.
Jackson's gonna shout in Infernal, fuck off. This is my ship.
All right. All right, Kylo, top of the round. These things are closing in on you now, so you got
How's
these.
this thing looking?
The big one there, he's got some holes in him. He's got the smoke from the acid that's damaged him. He's got the dagger and the arrow in him, as well as been pummeled by the hammer. The 4 little ones are still kind of in between the guys on the ballista and you. So it'd be you guys, the demons, guys on the ballista, and the big guy.
Where's the rest of the crew?
The rest of the crew is back at the other end of the ship,
Okay.
which would only be
All
two
right.
guys. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot at the big one again.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus. Oh, that's a 27.
There you go. All right.
So that is, again, 11 points of damage.
Oh, there you go. Good damage.
And second shot. Again to the 19 plus 8, 27. I think that's right. Rolling 19s can do that all night for me.
Yeah.
And that time it's going to be 10 points of damage.
All right. All right. Take out the bow. Two nice shots straight to the end of the ship. Hit the thing square on. Boom, boom, into the body. Jackson told it, get off the ship type thing. Reinforced with some damage.
Fuck off.
Tell it to fuck off my ship. Branthrin.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to stand up.
Okay. Half your movement. 15 feet left.
Yep. Am I close to the side of a ship or a rope or something to grab onto?
Yes.
I shall get close to that, and as I'm doing that, I'll toss my hammer towards the big guy.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit him?
Yeah.
And that'll be a 15 damage.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Then it'll come back, and I'm going to hit one of the small guys.
Nice. Okay. Whoosh.
Second one, it'll be a 27 to hit,
You got him?
and 11 damage.
Oh, there you go. All right. Just rock. Hit the big guy. Boom. Hit him hard in the head. Comes back. Follow it up. Smack one of the little guys. Knock him back. He says dark blood all over the ship. He's not doing so well. That was a heck of a hammer hit. Orc. All right. Orc himself, you see, will run up. He'll advance on the small ones. He's going to jump kind of up into the air. You see him kind of get the lance in a downward position. He comes down. Boom. Just impales one of the smaller ones. With an 18.
Nice.
Comes down. Boom. Hits him hard with the lance. Lands on the ground. Pulls his shield up back in defensive kind of position. Agathon and the other guy ran up to the front. They loaded. They aimed. But then the demon just kind of cracked on the front of the ship, shook the ship. Guys righted themselves. They got the demon right in front of them. Because he is close, they have to make a save. Ooh, 19 and 18. Our guys are okay. They're not poisoned. What are our guys going to do?
I imagine they're gonna fire the shot.
Point blank.
Why not?
Send it.
Send it.
Fire that thing for me.
You pull up the damage on that.
That's awesome.
That is 3d10. Jesus. That thing's brutal. Does 18 plus 6 hit?
Oh yeah.
That's
24.
gonna be 11 damage on that if you want.
How much damage with the ballista?
11, because that's a 2, a 5, and a 4.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
For them, that's good damage.
That is good damage, it's true. All right, they fire the ballista point blank at the thing. It hits it, but because there's nowhere for it to go, it's not going to impale him or anything like that. It wasn't a critical, but it hits him and kind of goes up and just cuts a big gash right across him. Right across the demon. It's, again, gore and demon guts start coming out on the front of the ship. That is the men. Demons themselves, so the little ones are going to advance into you guys and start fighting. We'll go in order. One's going to go to Kylok. One's going to go to Branthrin. One's going to go to May. And where'd Jackson go again? I can't remember.
Jackson is 15 feet from the big guy.
Okay. Then the other one
He's
will...
actually one of the closest ones.
You're the closest to the front? Yeah, we'll get one on you. Okay, we'll go in order. We'll go around. So, Kylok first. We got 19 to hit you.
Don't have armor on, so what do I have? 15 armor without armor?
I think it's 10 plus your dex.
10 plus my dex. Okay, so my dex. My dex is +3, so yeah, 13.
All right,
So
9
that's it.
9 claw damage on the first one. Jumps over to you and rakes you with the claws. And it follows up with a 7. Not going to hit you with the second claw. That's all it's got. Branthrin, next one over at you.
Yeah.
11.
Nope.
I don't know what your thing is without armor. But this is going to be 20. Not a natural 20, but a total of 20.
No.
Still not going to hit you.
No.
Holy shit. All right, he claws at you. Not going to do it. Over to May.
with a 20?
Unarmored Branthrin is a beast. He's a
I have
variant, remember?
Yeah, I have a lot of armor.
Branthrin was on watch, and he had his armor, so he's good.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. May is going to be...
I sleep in my armor. You're never gonna pry me out of this thing.
Stinky, sweaty armor.
I
May-
wash it.
You're washing it.
Sinks to the bottom.
Oh.
Of the
May, it's going to be a 9 to try to hit you with no armor.
Okay.
So it'd be 10 plus your
That's a no.
dex. Probably not, because it's a 9.
She's got a plus to her dex. She's got an 11 without armor.
But the next one is going to be a 16.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. All right. So the next one, claws come in for you. 6 points. He's going to get you with 6 points as he, boom, hits you with the claws, the little guy. And then over to Jackson. 8. It's not going to do it. Follow up with 12.
Well, we'll hit.
12 will hit. All right. Second claw will get you. 7, 8, 9. 9 points of damage. That's the little boys. The big guy... What's the big guy going to do? The big guy just got hit by the ballista.
Stuck on the ballista.
I know, you got hit by this ballista at the front of the ship. He's, the men were there for the ballista. They don't really have any weapons. And this thing's fairly close to them.
These weapons each one of the crew has a +1 scimitar.
That's true.
Yeah, we made sure they all had at least one.
All right. Then it's going to attack the men. So let's see.
Man.
All right. We're gonna at this point, because of the way it was hit, where it's on the front of the ship, it's going to be able to do 2 claws. So we're going to have, well, one guy's going to get, Agathon's going to get hit, and the other guy, who would we have sent up?
Probably Pyrrhic.
All right. All right, so they're each going to take a fairly good hit. Let's see. Nine, 10, 12, 13 points. And 10 points. All right, so the men are taking damage at the front of the ship. Not enough to kill them or anything like that, but enough to severely hurt them, and they see this large-sized demon right there. They're going to abandon the ballista. They're not going to do that. They're going to pull their weapons for when it's their turn to fight. May, you got one of the small ones near you, and the big guy's on the front of the ship about 30 feet away.
Let's go for one of the small ones now.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 will do it.
Okay. 13 plus a d6 damage. 16 damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, May got... Okay. May's using the special bullets. She only gets one shot. Do you want to do anything else? Move or anything? Are you okay?
Hey, the bard's awake.
I think I'm good.
Okay. Jackson, you are 15 feet between your guys and the demon. You're right behind the men. Basically,
I'm going to cast Lightning Lure on the big guy.
Yeah.
So he's got to make a DC 14 strength save.
I rolled a 17.
Okay, so he passes that. So I'm going to disregard this little guy that's bothering me. And I'm going to go and stab the big guy.
Nice.
So little guy's got his opportunity attack on me.
Oh, here we go. Total of 10.
10 does hit.
Oh, haha. No armor. Gotcha. 4,
Yes,
6,
I
7.
have shit. Without my armor.
Basically a naked fishman standing on the deck.
8 points of damage from the claw.
All right. And I'm going to go for the big guy now. It's going to be a stab. 22 for piercing 7.
Yeah.
And then 23 for piercing 6.
Oh, okay. 13.
And, yeah, that's it.
Okay, you run up to the front of the ship and stab at this thing. Boom, boom, on the edge of the ship. Causing him, obviously, to look at you. Take note of you. We go to the top of the round. Top of the round, we're going to go to Clairval.
Roll. No?
No, he comes at the top of the round. He's top of the round.
Oh, he's the top. Okay.
Yeah. Because he's joining combat.
So is someone going to bring me up to speed on what happened when I left? The demon were showing, the orc showed up, said the demons were coming.
Yep.
Sent us of 3 demons. I'm not sure what we're actually facing.
All right, so we got one giant Hezru, Hezrou, landed on the front of the ship, gripped his claws in. Okay, as he did, he shook the ship. Some people fell down, some people didn't. The men ran up, 2 of them, Agathon and our other guy there, to load and aim the ballista. So it goes demon on the front of the ship, men on the ballista, now with Jackson, then 4 individual mains, demons with claws, and then you guys. Each one of them is on somebody. So one's on Kyloke, one's on Branthrin, one's on May, and one was on Jackson, but will make his way over to you as Jackson goes to the front of the ship. You're about 30 feet from the main creature at the front of the ship, and 15 feet from the demons or the men.
Okay, so I look straight at the big one there. No more! And I'm gonna hit him with Psychic Lance. I need an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh.
And the no more is going to count as a cutting word, so he has a -5 to his next saving throw, which is going to be right now. So I do that as a bonus action.
I don't know about that. All right, so let's roll. Intelligence. So I got a... Oh, I have a -2 to it already. So I got a 10, and then we take off your 5, so yeah, it's going to be low.
All right. So 9, 14, 17, 22 points of psychic damage, and he is incapacitated until I think it's the end of my turn, but the end of my next turn.
All right, you hit him with a Psychic Lance. He takes the damage, and he's incapacitated. We'll put I and C on him here. So we remember. That's awesome. That was the top of the round, too.
It's until the start of my next turn.
All right, so start of top of the round. All right.
So he loses his turn.
He's got to lose his turn. Kyloke, you have one on you that slashed you with his claws.
Okay. Can I hit him? Can I shoot him with the bow, or is that too close?
No, you can shoot him with the bow. You're within 5 feet.
Okay, I will shoot him with the bow.
Okay.
And we will get a 12.
Yeah, you're going to get him with a 12. These are little blobby looking things with no armor.
And we'll hit it with 6 points of damage on the first shot.
Okay.
Now, which one was this? Was this one of the 2 that got hit already, or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You already did damage, so this one got damaged.
Okay, so I'm going to hit him again with the bow. That time we get a 20.
Gonna get him with a 20. Oh, and Becky, he's there.
Hey,
Hello.
Becky. Welcome. Gonna hit him with the 10 points of damage.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Gonna step back, shoot him, boom, boom, twice with the 2 arrows. Just plunge into this thing again. The gore comes out. This thing looks like it's gonna die. It's not very well at all.
Hey, as an action, can I sweep his legs out with my leg?
Not after your action of shooting.
Okay, so that's not it. Okay.
But on your own, if you did that instead, yes.
Okay, I just wanted to do that kind of action.
No, Branthrin, you got some guys on you, or you got one guy on you, one small guy.
The blobby looking guy.
Yes.
Okay, he's like right next to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna 2-hand my hammer.
Oh, nice. Underhand? Okay.
Yeah. 17 to hit.
17's gonna get him, yeah. Rocket ship him.
That's 19 damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Holy crap.
I'm gonna overhand on the top of his head with 26 to hit.
Oh my god.
14 damage.
Okay. So Branthrin just hits a boom with a hammer. It goes up in the air as it comes down. Smash in the head. Cuts the, like, just crushes the head with the hammer into paste. As it comes down, the thing drops dead on the deck of the ship. Just destroyed. Obliterated. Just Dwarven hammer to death. It is done. The orc, again, looks around and he sees that the large demon on the front of the ship has been incapacitated or is looking weird. It looks kind of dizzy and off. Sketch leaps up into the air, pulls his lance, or puts his shield kind of back, pulls his lance, and just boom, comes down on the thing. Nice. For another 18 plus. And he's going to deal damage to it on the front. So it comes down, boom, comes down on its head, impaling it with the lance. Then jumps back onto the deck of the ship. Looking around for you guys. The men pull out their 2+1 weapons and start attacking.
Don't forget they have sneak attack.
They do, because they got allies with it within range. Yes, with the extra D6. Nice. Okay, just stabbing it too.
Exactly why I got up close, so they both have that.
Demons themselves. The big guy's incapacitated. He can't do nothing. The one on Kylok lunges forward with the claws in a desperate attempt to get you with his 2 claws. I rolled a 19. It's going to be plus, so I'm going to hit you with the first claw. Second one, total, I'm going to get 20. Not natural, but 20. So he's going to leap forward. He's all hurt. He's got the arrows in him, but he comes forward with vicious claws and hits you twice.
How much damage?
6, 7, 8.
Behind.
Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 total as he shreds at your body. That's the first one. Branthrin's one's paced. That ain't going to do anything. The guy on May, same thing. Come at her with the 2 claws. Total of 10 on the first attack. And 12 on the second. Does the 12 hit you, May? Unarmed, just your 10 plus your dex. I don't remember if that hits her.
She's got
12, probably not.
She has no armor on.
There's no armor on, so.
I know, but like even a dex of.
Well, mine's only 13, and I've got a 17 dex.
I just gotta check her sheet if I can get in here. Let me see.
It's a +1 to her dex, so she's got an 11 AC.
She's got an 11. Phew. Okay. Alright, so she's got an 11. We're going to give her some damage when she comes back. 7, 8, 9. 9 points for May. We'll keep that there. And then the one... There was one left that was on Jackson, but Jackson left, so he's going to go to Clairval. 2 claws coming at you. Shoosh, shoosh, trying to shred you. It's going to be a 11.
Nope.
And the next one, 12.
Nope.
All right, gonna miss. Doesn't do anything. May's turn, if she's here. If not, we'll come back to her. Just making sure she's not muted. Did she light up for a second?
Nope.
I don't know. I didn't notice.
We'll come back. Jackson.
I'm gonna hit this big guy with a booming blade.
Nice.
I don't think a 6 hits.
Oh, there she lit up for a second. So I don't know if
Is there mic? Funky?
your mic's cutting out.
6 will not hit. No.
Okay, bonus action. I'm just gonna go to stab him.
Draw.
Does a 23 hit? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So that is 7 on the stab.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm going to place myself between me, the demon. Wow, words. Brain cut off there. Gonna place myself between the crew and the demon.
Okay. Got you. You're in there. Top of the round, Clairval. Demon will not be incapacitated then, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So how's that demon looking?
Awful. Absolutely. He has been attacked with a variety of weapons and hit with a siege weapon, which hit him directly and shot upwards, just tearing a hole in him.
Okay. Who is the closest being to this guy? Like, is it another one of the demons, or is there one of our compatriots next to him?
No, Jackson. Jackson's closest.
Jackson? Okay. Yeah. I'm just going to do a dissonant whisper on him.
Okay.
You can try and flee now, but no, you'll never make it to the ground alive. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Let's see. Wisdom. 17.
17? Silver
Yeah.
bar.
Oh.
I can't silvery barbs, never mind, because I'm casting a spell right now.
Oh, okay. 17.
17's what he needs.
Doesn't affect him. But
I think it still affects him, I just think he takes half damage and doesn't have to run away.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
Check into that damage. As he's checking into that damage, and the creature may take that or whatever, Kylo.
Yeah, he only takes half damage, so he's going to take... Oh,
Ooh.
nice. 15, so half of that, so he'll take 8, and he does not have to immediately flee. And that is psychic damage.
Psychic damage. Nice. Okay. All right. He takes the psychic damage, makes him worse for wear. Kylo, you're up.
Okay, so the guy in front of me still wobbling around.
Guy in front of you was severely hurt. You shot 2 arrows into him. He looks like he's going down, but he's vicious. He came back, clawed you to death best he could. And now it's your go.
I'll shoot him again. So that is a 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And we're going to get full damage. So 8 and 5, so 13. 12.
12. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay.
He's still up?
Shoot 2 more arrows into him. You see him back reel,
Well,
kind of.
That's just one. That's the first arrow.
Oh, that's the first one. Go for a second. He's still up.
Is he still up? Okay,
Still
I'll
up.
hit him again. That one's probably going to miss because it's only a 10.
Ah, all right. Shoots off to the side. Still got 1 more in him. Looks angered, but looks hurt.
Die already.
If May is there too, she can jump in if she is back.
I won't you die?
Her thing keeps flashing, but I don't think she's got sound at the moment.
Uh-oh.
So,
Brethren,
type in the chat.
you smushed yours. The guy in front of you is paced. There's one that's going nuts on Kylo. One's on May, and the other one's on Clairval, as well as the guy at the front of the ship is looking beat up.
I'm going to toss one at the one going for May.
Okay.
29 to hit.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll be 17.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
And... Oh, so close. 21 to hit.
Oh,
It
damn.
was almost a natural 20.
Oh. Would have been paste.
12 damage.
12 damage, still pretty damn high. Okay. That. Nice. Okay. Brentford looks over, whoosh, throws a hammer over the one near May, hits him just boom, boom, twice. Again, covered in gore, all broken down. Looks like his arm's off. Just messing him up. The orc on the front. Oh, I forgot about the orc. He was closest as well. The orc is about the same distance as Jackson is to the main guy on the front of the ship. The orc, you notice, will brace back with two hands, come forward with his lance, and just thrust into the chest of the demon. There we go. Doing some big damage. As he does that. That's the orc. The men are behind Jackson. He's shielding, so the men will wait. See what he does. Demons. All right. This guy can finally act. He's like, poor guy. He said all the time. He's got Jackson, and he's got the orc next to him. So he will bite at the orc, and he will claw over at Jackson. Biting at the orc. 14. Not going to do it. Over at Jackson with the claw. Ooh, rolled a 17. Plus. So he'll be able to hit Jackson with the claw.
Yep.
5, 7, 9, 10, 11. 11 points of damage. And I forgot, so we'll do it on the hit. Give me a Constitution save, please.
Thanks. 22.
Nice. Okay. Doesn't affect you. No poison. All right, that's him. He gets into you there. We got the one still on Kylok. So this is demons. Claws at you viciously, not going down. Is a 11. And the other one's a 15.
The 11's going to miss. Now, just to be sure, that last damage was actually 13, not 12.
Oh, perfect. Do I get you with the second hit there?
The 15 gets me, because
Okay.
I'm at 13 without armor.
Okay. 6 points of damage. 6 points from that guy, the little demon.
A flesh wound.
The one on May's going to turn around and go for Brantford. Although it's severely hurt, it's only going to be able to get one attack off. With a 15, not going to hit Brantford. He's armed to the teeth. The other one, which is in perfect health, is going to go for Clairval with double claws. 17 on the first attack.
Oh, yeah.
And 10, 12 on the second.
No.
Okay. First one only. Claw damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of damage from him. That's demons. Again, May, if she's there. She can message too if she's available.
Yeah, I sent her a message on Messenger, but
Okay.
I see her thing glow green every once in a while. But I don't know.
Well, we'll wait. We'll come back. She could be away. Jackson.
I think this thing has wings, doesn't it? This big thing.
Has what?
Wings?
Yes.
Okay. I want to try to rip one of its wings off.
Do called
I
shot.
think that's going to be some sort of... Yeah, that would be a called shot instead
Alright.
of grapple.
Roll straight 20. Get a 15 or higher.
That's a... Damn, 14.
Oh,
Oh.
that would have been awesome. He tries though. Goes in there for the wing rip.
Why won't this come off?
Yeah, he's just holding on. Like,
That's your action, but if you have any bonus or any other.
I do have a bonus. I am going to bonus action shove.
Oh.
It's Shield Master.
Strength, eh?
14 for the strength.
Oh, where's my strength? Okay.
Try to just push him right off the ship.
Unfortunately, I got the 20.
Yeah, I figured.
You give him a shove. You go for the wing. You can't quite do it. He's moving around too much. Go for the shove. He ain't budging. You try though. Top of the round. Clairval.
You're already dead. You're too stupid to know it. intelligence saving throw.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to bump it up a level 2.
Oh, man. Intelligence is -3. Oh, and I rolled a 1.
Okay. He rolled a 1. He should take max damage for that.
He rolled a 1. He has a -3.
Yeah. He's pretty... Sorry, it's wisdom, sorry.
Oh. Well, then I get a +3, so 4.
It's still
Still a 1.
18 points of psychic damage, and he must immediately use his reaction to flee as far from me as possible. Assuming he's not dead.
All right, so no, he is not dead, but he's very, very hurt. Oh, if Jackson would have got that wing, then he...
Way to go, Jackson.
He was close, he was so close. It will flee, so it'll let go with its claws. It'll go back off the ship, right, and start fleeing downwards. That's the quickest way that it's going to try to escape. So it will do that. Kylok, with that, you have one little one on you, and the big one is out of view.
I will shoot the little one again.
All right, so far, he's been tough.
Hanging on.
Yeah.
And again, that's a 10 on the first shot.
Oh.
Second shot, that is a 17.
Yeah, there you go. Do some damage.
And that's 8 points of damage.
He's clinging. You pretty much hit him so hard, and with so many arrows, he's got no use of his right side, we'll say, at that point. That's awesome. Branthron, you were fighting the one that was near May.
Yeah, I'm going to toss my first throw at the one fighting Cal.
Nice. Kill steal.
Doing okay over here.
21 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm invincible.
17
Oh, my God.
damage.
All right, we'll credit Branson there. So it's like Cal's shooting it with the arrows, things clawing at him, they're going back and forth. You're just like, hammer! It's dead, just turns into paste. Boosh!
I didn't bring my sword up with me. I got my bow.
Just demon gore all over the side of the ship.
Flight help, that's all.
Just
You did most of the damage.
Dead. All right.
And then I'm going to throw at the one between me and Nay. 29 to hit.
Oh my God, yes.
15.
And you crush that one. Just boosh, then boosh with the other one. Just turn them both into paste. They're gone. There's only one left, the one on Clairval, the one that was fighting on him. That's Branthron. Orc on the front of the ship. He sees it go off in fear. He sees it's still alive, but it makes its way down. He pulls the shield back over onto his arm. He has his lance, and he's just kind of waiting, just trying to see what the thing's going to do.
I'm invincible.
The ship crew is behind Jackson. And we go to demons. On demons, this thing, of course, stops running, right? And it wants to make its way back up, so flies back up to the front of the ship. Comes back up, doesn't land on the edge of the ship like it did before, but lands kind of more on the deck of the ship. Has Branthron, has the orc right there. Again, going to try a bite and a claw. This time bite on Jackson, claw at the orc. Oh! Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
No, it's a natural
Natural 1. This thing has the worst luck.
Goes to bite Jackson, just boom, overshoots him, lands prone, face down on the deck. Free attack from Jackson and the orc as it lunges and misses, leaving itself open. I'll let you guys each get a nice smash. Oh, holy shit. There we go. Follow up with a natural 20 from the orc on his free attack.
You said it fell over?
He fell over. Face first down into the deck, leaving himself open to a shot.
So that's a 19 for 6.
There you go.
Rip his wing off this time.
Maybe.
All right, he goes in to bite Jackson, full force, off, face down, boom onto the deck. As he's going down, the orc stabs at him with the The lance that he has doing some damage, but Jackson follows up. What are you hitting him with, Jackson?
Dagger.
Dagger. You take the dagger, just plunge it into him, and he's dead. He goes down in a heap of black demon gore all over your nice ship's deck, but he is not moving. He is completely dead. May, if she's there, and then Jackson himself for his own turn. There is one left at full health on Clairval.
Did the crew do anything?
The crew was waiting behind you for the big guy.
Jackson's gonna order the crew to start loading the ballista again.
Okay.
And Jackson's gonna turn to the one that is near Clairval. He's gonna throw the dagger at it.
Nice.
While he's closing distance, so that's a 24 for 5 piercing.
Oh, okay.
Jackson is still rapidly approaching while summoning the dagger back to his hand, throws again for a 23 for 5 piercing.
There you go.
And you said he's 30 feet away?
Mm-hmm.
So I can close that distance?
Yep.
Perfect. I'm gonna see if I can get myself in between him and the demon.
All right. Nice. Okay. Top of the round, Clairval.
All right, so I got Jackson standing between us now.
Yes.
Attempting to.
All right. How much damage does this one take? Like, is this one looking rough as well? Or?
It just got hit with the 2 attacks from Jackson. It's the first it's ever been hit.
Okay. We'll hit it with a Psychic Lance.
Okay.
I need a intelligence saving throw for the Psychic Lance.
Ooh, 12.
No. 12. 22 points of psychic damage, and it is incapacitated.
Oh, wow. Incapacitated. All right. Sorry, that was you. Kylok.
Oh, so it's still there? It's incapacitated though?
It is incapacitated in between Jackson and Kylok.
Can I see it?
You meant Clairval, but yes.
Yes.
How far away is it?
Within 30.
I can cover 30 in one attack, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go up 30 and shoot it in the head.
Nice.
Shoot down at it.
All right, you run up as well.
I only get 1 shot or I get 2?
Okay.
You get 2.
2, okay.
Good night. Love you too.
Well, that one missed because that's a natural 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So you run up, try to make your way up between Clairval and Jackson, and give the old trip on the deck over your own feet as you're trying to fire your bow. You shoot your bow off, so re-roll. See if you hit somebody. We'll see who it hits.
That's a 2.
Oh.
8. 2 plus 8, so 10.
10. That's probably not going to hit anybody, but just for fun, let's roll the old 3-sided dice if we still have it.
Yep.
Yeah. And we'll do 1 is Clairval, 2 is Jackson, and 3 is Creature.
1.
It comes at Clairval.
I mean.
It's not going to hit you. It's not high enough to hit you, but you watch Kylo go down prone as he trips over his own feet on the deck, shooting his bow right past your ear, and as he hits the deck, his bow hits the ground and slides out of his reach.
Can I, as a free action, use my telekinesis to pull the bow back for him?
Yeah. Back to his hand. Nice.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Brantford.
So I only
Take that one off, buddy. We'll pretend we didn't see it.
Well, it could have been because I forgot to untie the rope.
Yeah, you did tie yourself down.
Yeah. Tied myself to falling off the ship.
Ties himself to the ship, attempts to run. That's awesome. I love it.
All right, so what do I have left to my turn?
You rolled a 1, so that's about it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stand up, I guess.
You can use half your movement to stand up. Sure, that's fair.
Okay.
All right, we go Brantford.
And I'm like, thanks, Clairval. Sometimes
will.
things slip. Oh, you might as well turn this one to pace too. Go for it.
He's a dwarven king.
You've killed all the other ones.
Yeah. Gets
I
the kill
will-
credit.
Toss my hammer at it.
Yeah.
19
Yeah, there you go.
and 13 damage.
Ooh, still up.
And then one more time. 21 to hit,
There you go.
17 damage.
That'll do it. All right. Branthorn follows up in Kylo's shoes there, but without falling down. Whips the hammer twice and boom, boom, turns that thing into pace. Again, the body of it shooting across the deck, leaving a trail of gore in its wake.
So May said goodnight, by the way.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, she's gone. Yeah,
Okay.
She got snuck out early, she said.
All right, no worries. All right, we'll get her next week, hopefully. That'd be nice. All right, so you guys kill these things. It grows quiet.
We still have the one at the front that's flying away.
Where's the orc?
Orc is on the front of the ship with Jackson. No, the big one you're talking about?
Yeah.
He tripped. Remember, fell down. You guys killed him?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got that confused.
That's okay. He came back up and tried to attack you guys, but got a natural 1, and then fell down, and you and the orc took him out.
Okay. I thought that was one of the smaller ones.
Aha. The orc is at the front of the ship with Jackson. He kind of relaxes. You see him stand back upright. He puts his big lance on his back. Same with his shield. Turns around to you guys. We'll look over to Clairval, because the only one who seems to understand him, and he'll thank you. He says, thank you for aiding me in that fight.
No problem. Are you from Silver Lake?
He says, well, I've been known to cross paths there. I hooked up with an adventuring group out of Silver Lake. They had a map to some so-called ruins that may have had treasure, but it didn't have treasure. It just had demons. It was just a demon-infested set of ruins. Killed everybody, but I managed to escape.
Not so lucky as us.
Insight check.
Go for it.
19.
Seems pretty truthful, pretty straightforward. Claims that he was, yes, with an adventuring company. Somebody had sold him on the idea, hey, come along, you'll get a percentage if you help in this little place that we found that was left abandoned since the demons overran the world. It should be empty and just full of loot. Went in there to find it full of demons. He said everybody got slaughtered and that he escaped, being quite truthful, and that's what he did. He got out of there, flying away on a figurine of wondrous power, and landed on your ship. He will then ask you, where are you headed?
Oh, we're headed into the desert.
While they're talking and I'm not understanding what they're saying, I'm going to pick up the wondrous item and give it back to him.
All right, go pick it up, bring it over.
I know what they are, because I have one.
Take it into his hand. See him put it into his pocket. He says, the desert. Just somewhere in the desert, or are you going to a port?
Somewhere in the desert, we have something we need to take care of.
If you were crossing a port, I would ask for travel. I can pay you. Just
How
drop.
close are we to the port at Silver Lake?
The port at Silver Lake, it's a day
passed that a
behind.
while
Yeah,
ago.
day behind.
Okay, I knew this was on the way.
You could take down your demons now, so we can see the map.
Yeah, let's pull out the map.
How close are we to New Haven?
New Hannon, that's north.
Hannon.
That's north. You're not going to be going that high up. You're going to be coming through the passage straight all the way to Laris Cal Vas. You're on basically day 3 or 4. So about another day you can get there.
Well, we can drop you off in Laris Cal Vas.
Says, all right. How much?
What's your trade?
He says, myself, I'm a dragoon. One of the last of my order. I'm a fighter. Shows you his lance. Looks well made.
Well, I tell you what, our friend here, I'll point over to Captain Jackson, is quite the fighter himself, and is always interested in learning new techniques from this world, as he's a traveler here. Perhaps you can teach him a thing or two, and we consider it in trade.
All
He's
right.
half orc to speak orc.
So that's fair enough. Type thing. You see him kind of like, you know, put his guard down, dust himself off, and walk onto the ship.
These demons' bodies disappear at all?
No.
They don't in this world.
So here they weren't summoned in. If they were summoned, they would go back to the abyss, but they are not. They've come through a portal to overrun the land, and they are here. So there's big dead bodies and gore all over the beautiful deck of your ship. And some claw marks on the front.
Work as a janitor.
Yeah, really. Clean up your mess.
Roll for cleanliness.
Well, the Dwarven King made a mess, so clean up your bloody splotches, Dwarven King.
This was during Branthrin's watch, so the rest of the night will go fairly good, unless anybody has anything.
No, I went back to bed.
Nice. All right, next morning you'll wake up, same thing, get a breakfast on the ship, make your way out. Who's going to come up on deck in the morning?
I'll come up on deck.
Okay.
Jackson has spent a bit of time on deck. There is now a demon mounted to the front of the ship.
Did you take the wings off first?
Shoved his ass straight up the fucking...
Oh, I thought you wanted the wings for dark experiments.
No, the wings are they're all spread out.
I just wanted to take one of the wings off and then shove him off the ship. Thought it would be funny.
Some, did you get some vials of demon blood?
No, I don't have any vials to put that in.
I'm sure we've emptied one of the water kegs, so you could probably use that if you want to fill it up.
Fill it up with demon blood. Got a giant demon tied to the front of the ship. He's pissing blood and parts off the front.
They keep fucking with us. This is
They
not a
do.
clear enough message to fuck off. I don't know what is.
Jackson and Kyle look up there on the front of the ship.
So Jackson, what do you think of our world with all these demons?
I am going to go talk to Kara about making some holy water. They want to keep fucking around, they're going to find out the hard way.
Give us perception checks as you two are up there.
By the way, I got fully dressed before I came up.
Yeah, what's the next day?
That's 17.
Nice.
I got a 20.
17 and 20, you guys are talking about things and admiring the demon on the front of the ship as you make your way as you make your way through the desert this day. Looking down below from the clouds to the desert below, you can see a line of dwarves. Seem to be marching northwest with two gigantic dark-shelled tortoises, outfitted with ropes, nets, a variety of wood, and other supplies.
Line of dwarves.
Yeah. Something
And
you
they're
make
on
note
two
of.
tortoises, or they look like two tortoises?
No, they're walking next to two tortoises. So they have these giant two tortoises that are full of nets, pulleys, bundles of wood, supplies, and they're marching northwest.
They're marching northwest.
What's northwest of here?
Nothing
Should I
so
do an
far.
insight check?
Nothing so far
Or
as
do
you
I-
can see.
Or do I know that that's the direction toward the old Dwarven city? Oh, northwest would be the opposite direction, right?
No, and northwest would be near the old Dwarven city, but it doesn't look like exactly that area. It's hard to tell for you because you woke up on a new day and all you see is desert, but nothing significant you can see that they're going towards. They're just making their way that way.
Well, there's something you don't see every day. A bunch of dwarves and some turtles. What do you make of it, Jax?
It's unusual, especially considering we know this is a harsh desert.
Yes, but they ruled it. They rule this land, so.
You said they got turtles?
Giant tortoises, yes.
What would you want me to roll to see if I recognize those?
Wisdom?
So, nature then?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's intelligence.
Whatever's higher. Wisdom or intelligence, whatever works for you.
22.
Nice, okay. You do recognize that. Looks very familiar to you.
Oh, do you know something of this?
Jackson's a seafaring folk, so
Oh, just the tortoises themselves. Yeah, yeah.
just in general, not an unusual thing for him to see.
I could have told you it's turtle.
Well, they're gigantic, though. You would only know them as turtles. You wouldn't have even seen anything this big. You've never been to this part of the world, rarely. I mean, you were here, but you didn't take in everything. Jackson, though, has seen this many times. Most likely, though, more on islands and in the sea. So very unique for you. You two are up there, you do your thing, you catch us in. The day seems to go by. Near the end of the day, around supper time, sun's still up. It still seems pretty bright. Doesn't it's going a little low, but not anywhere to get dark by any means.
We didn't notice any settlements near where they're marching, did we?
No. Yeah, it just looked like a giant vast desert, and they were marching in a line. Who knows where they were going?
How many?
Well, good 15.
What were their names?
So just what were their names?
Sandy and Rocky.
Just a small 15 dwarf troop.
Michelangelo and Leonardo.
Those are turtles, not dwarves. There are two turtles, yes.
Later on, like I said, later on in the day, near the end of the day, whoever would be up and around on deck, doesn't really matter, because our buddy Batista will call people up as a new site is coming into view. If anybody wants to go up, you will see coming into view an enormous walled city, set in the middle of a vast sandy desert. The walls are carved of large slabs of sandstone and broken up by tall carving pillars of dwarven lords that stand out from the walls. As you make your way close, beyond the walls, a vast oasis consisting of a lake surrounded by tall palm trees. Low ground ferns dominate the center of the city, as multi-level stone buildings with flat roofs and colorful cloth banners radiate out in a circle pattern. A curvy stream flows from the lake through a part of the city with large palace-like homes whose gold-capped roofs reflect the bright sunlight above. Roads of sun-baked rock flow like thousands of small rivers between the buildings and past colorful merchant tents as dunes of sand line their edges. You will have arrived at the Dwarven City.
I look at all the sculptures of the Dwarven Lords. Do any of them look like what Branson's wearing?
The Dwarven type armor? Very, very similar, yes.
And the hammer?
You can get a hammer out of one of them, sure.
Okay. I want to see Hey, Branson, that one looks like you.
Hey, Branson, it's you.
Something tells me I have to put my I have to hide my hammer.
The king is returned. The king is back.
You might want to hide the hammer unless you want to be draw a lot of attention to yourself.
Branthrin says, which way to the bear? This way, my king. You see,
Tell me not of politics. Show me the beer.
Fly out of Ashura. You notice something in the top of the mountains, the small village. You take in the sights of Silver Lake, the warring country down below. You're met by an odd orc on a crow, escaping some demons. Help him and bring him to a place of nearby passage. Drop him off.
Oh, hey, what was his name?
Did you not ask him his name?
I'm sure I can't ask him. I don't speak.
Oh, you don't speak the thing. Where was it? Does anyone ask him his name?
I thought we might have asked when I was taking care of the kids.
All right, his name is Licc.
Lick?
Yep.
Wait a minute.
That's what it gave me.
Weren't we supposed to meet a lick somewhere?
Meet a lick somewhere.
I thought we had some guy named Lick or something.
Well, you ponder on meeting the lick. In the meantime, you've come across the great dwarven city in the middle of the desert. You will need to figure out what to do, where to go, and meet your contact next game. As it be 12 o'clock. Awesome, guys. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Anybody who has to take off, please take off. May, yep, she was tired. She took off early. But good to have her back. That was fun. Awesome. And, yeah, I hope everybody else had fun. We play UPM Gaming, a homebrew game from 9:30-ish to midnight Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. You can check the VODs here, or you can come over to YouTube and watch all our stuff there. And that's it. I think, what do you want to do tonight? Same thing? You want to try to raid?
We should just play it out tonight.
Yeah, I'm down for playing it out too, to be honest.
We don't have a large crowd tonight because we've been off for 2 weeks. So
yeah, I know. Rebuilding week.
The hype train going for the week and get back to more D&D next week.
All right, guys. So what we'll do, we'll play the movie out and hit the song, and then anybody who wants to hang out and Discord, hang out. Otherwise, have a good night. See you, boys.
Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
Have a good night. I'm out.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Melancholy, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune. We all will